Good evening, good morning, and good night. Welcome to Inappropriate Radio. It's your host. Let's get into this. So, hi guys. No periodic table, no alien talk today. However, I have an emergency download. Now, I don't think we ever got one of these. Maybe once, maybe twice, but it's not a common thing that happens here on Inappropriate Radio. I actually had a few other downloads in mind, but I got a download in the wee hours, like around 3 or 4. You know how you get that bathroom break like early in the morning? It was like that. And then I got my confirmation this morning via something that I seen and heard on TV. The firmament, okay? I think we all know what the firmament is, but if you don't, it is the dome that encloses all of, I think, the earth. I don't know if all of the universe, but I think I know it definitely covers the earth, right? Now, if you Google firmament, the heavens or the sky, especially when regarded as a tangible thing, will come up. Or a secondary definition would be a sphere or world viewed as a collection of people. Now, you can do whatever you want with that definition, okay? It's also defined as the vault or arch of the sky. Now, when you look at the biblical definition, it is defined as the vast solid dome created by God during the Genesis creation narrative to divide the primal sea into upper and lower portions so that the dry land could appear. Now, I don't know if you heard what I just said, but the primal sea, to divide the sea into upper and lower portions. What? Oh my God. Okay, wait. So, the download was that, and I think everyone is aware of this, right? There's an attempt to crack open the vault. Why would anyone be wanting to open the vault? I guess to go out of it and see what is in the beyond. I think that's mighty dangerous, though. Like, if the Creator has given it to us, I don't think He wants us outside of it, right? That's why we're in this enclosed space. God separated. And God made the firmament, and God separated between the water that was under the firmament and the water that was above the firmament. Taken literally, these words say that there is a body of water above the sky. Okay? That is the complement of the body of water God names the sea. So, I think scientists know this. Physicists, geologists, philosophers, astronomers, astrologers. I don't really think there's any person who studies who's not aware of the firmament. No matter what type of work you do, if you do anything that is remotely close to science or philosophy in any kind of way, or history, I guess that would be a part of philosophy, geology, whatever, anything that is connected to science in any kind of way, then you are aware that the firmament exists and you more than likely know what it is. Okay? This is not the sky. Okay? It's not the sky. The download was not that they're trying to crack it, because we already know that. The download was that we need to start paying attention to it. I did a segment a few days ago, maybe about 2 or 3 weeks, about us physically moving closer because we are vibrating at a frequency much higher than what we're used to, than what this dimension is used to. I believe it vibrated at this frequency like 200 and something million years ago. And we're coming up on that point where we are about to be cycling out and a new cycle is going to come. I mean, we talked about the different cycles and things like that, right? But in terms of where we are right now. I mean, where we are as in time, right? In regards to this space, right? We are moving to a period where we are now becoming physically closer to the ethers. And I thought that this download was crazy because we're in the month of Ramadan. And then I had got like another confirmation. I walked into someone else's conversation and she was talking about death. And I was speaking to her, telling her that life must be spoken because the heavens are open and everything we push out is a vibration, and the heavens are open, and that everything we say, we are pretty much requesting from the Creator and He will grant it. So I think that was like my double confirmation this morning. And I'm like, okay, I don't need another confirmation. I know that the Creator, what He said, it's something going on up there. Obviously, if you have resources to study, or, you have a plethora of information, which is also a resource, right, that will assist you with getting a better handle on what's happening, then you're in better shape, right, than us, right? If you're like a part of NASA or the CIA or, some research group, then you may have a lot more information as to what may be happening. But with this being the month of Ramadan, with this being the Holy Week, with us having so many different celestial changes going on right now, I think it's safe to say that we are dealing with something that is pertaining to the actual factual, like freaking like the actual factual freaking firmament. Okay? I'm flabbergasted, guys, because I got so many different downloads and I didn't want to just start rambling and going on. So I think the gist of this conversation is to first be aware, right, of the environment that you're in, meaning where are you geographically, and find out what celestial bodies are affecting that area. And to also take it a step further by studying your birth chart and understanding that your birth chart is also connected to the movement of what's going on right now. I don't think any of us have like a full comprehension, like I said, unless you've been exposed to this type of information and you're just one of those scholars that's been studying for a really, really extended amount of time. But I think all in all, the understanding that we have is mainly just to kind of figure out our places in all of this, okay? Meaning, how are you contributing energetically, okay? I think that's probably one of the main parts here, to really figure out like what type of space you're holding, because the firmament is being attacked. It's not going to crack open, but the Creator does want us to pay attention to the sky, to pay attention to the movement of what's going on, to be aware that the firmament exists. A lot of people, and I don't know, maybe this serves the flat earth, round earth, theory. Maybe, it's connected to a different conversation. I'm sure it is, but I think right now, at this moment, the Creator was just trying to get me to understand that there were things afoot that can affect us in ways that are connected to the firmament, aka the sky, aka the different bodies of water. We are water. We come from the water. We're connected to the water. And I think once we get a better understanding of, again, our place in all of this, a lot of other things would make sense to us. But I think right now, the overall point is to understand it, to understand its purpose, its real purpose, because we can Google and look up these things. But I think when you understand it from a spiritual aspect, it makes a lot of sense. We don't really know where we are in the midst of space, right? We can assume, and just like I said, I'm not even sure if like the firmament is like covering the earth or all of everything. Like, you know, like is everything inside of the firmament? And I'm gonna look that up right now really quick, because I really think that is important to know. All right. Biblical cosmology is the dome created by God, separating the earthly realm from the heavens. So, yeah, maybe it's just the earth that's inside of the firmament. And I think that's the whole point. The firmament exists for a reason. We're separated from the heavens for a reason. I mean, physically, geographically, I don't think the creator just like made anything for nothing. I think everything exists, everything has its place. And I think the more we start to study and learn and understand, right, exactly what it is that we're talking about and making reference to, then we will be able to make a lot of other decisions. And again, I'm not saying that the earth is round or flat. I'm not saying that anyone is going to crack it. I'm saying the firmament is under attack. I don't know if it's from attack on the inside or the outside, okay? But I think the creator is telling us to pay attention. I wasn't even sure like what any of this meant, but I believe the creator is basically just telling us to pay attention to the different levels of spirituality that exist and how we're all encompassed in this dome that we did not create, that man is trying so hard to break open. I'm not sure why, because I think that would actually kill us. I think we would actually die if the firmament was to be cracked open. I don't know. Don't hold me to that. All right. Don't hold me to that. But I'm sure it is definitely connected to the heavens, the different levels, phases, and stages of the ethers. And I think it's more so connected to the message that I had about us physically moving closer. So I'm assuming that no matter how much we move, we're moving with the firmament. The firmament is attached to this dimension. So the energy that is associated with the firmament, with the earth, is just that. It's a physical thing, right? And then when you start going beyond that, it starts to become more spiritual, less tangible, and more palpable. And again, I'm not even sure what this conversation even means. I just know that the creator wanted me to do this now, today, for this segment. And like I said, I have received more than one confirmation this morning, so I knew that it was definitely appropriate to have this conversation. You know, we know about the seven heavens. We know about all of this, right? This hemisphere above the earth is just an extended solid surface, whether it be flat or round, a sphere, I don't know. But I do understand that the creator wanted me to talk about the firmament. I don't know what it means to anyone who's listening, but this is what he told me to go over. So I'm just doing what he told me to do. All right. But I'm going to end it here. I do love y'all. I hope all is well. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all weekends. All right. And I hope y'all are drinking your water, eating your fruit and vegetables, and sipping your own tea, because it is most definitely free. I love y'all.